Hi, everybody. My name is Dr. Nisa, and it is 7 o'clock Thursday. As always, I am here to talk to you about entrepreneurship, business tips, finance tips, and things that every entrepreneur business owner should be doing. So, I'm going to wait a little bit, have some people come in so that we can introduce our wonderful guest today. She is amazing, and you're going to love, love everything that she has to say today because it is a much needed topic, especially now during COVID-19. So, you know who I am. I am Dr. Nisa. I am a nationally recognized chiropractor and business coach. I help entrepreneurs start their businesses without making costly mistakes so they can do what? Yes, turn their dreams into dividends. And on tonight, I have, it's a lot of Dr. Joneses out there, but they don't look like us. So I have the other amazing Dr. Jones with me tonight, and we're going to be talking about why successful entrepreneurs work out regularly. And she's going to give us some tips on how to begin that journey because it's very, very important. We're going to talk about everything as it relates to how it increases mental energy, physical well being, overall wellness. So, without further ado, I'm going to let Dr. Jones introduce herself. She's one of my great super friends. Hi, Dr.
Thank
Jones.
you. Hi, Dr. Nissa. I was trying to busy share it into my groups
That's
on my Facebook
exactly
group.
right.
I didn't share it to my page, but yes, my name is Joy from Prescription Fitness Lady. I am a local pharmacist here in Macon, Middle Georgia, but I also have a passion for fitness, and that has been my secondary profession for almost 10 years. And I started with teaching group fitness at a whole heap of local chain gyms, Warner Robins, Macon, teaching kickboxing and a barbell weight class. I'm also trained in Tabata boot camps, which is what I've been primarily doing during the shutdown. I have worked at the same retail chain my entire career since 2006. And as a retail pharmacist, I find that it is much easier for me to work out in group settings, to work out with people, because my schedule is all over the place. And so if I can jump into a class, and in this case, I ended up teaching classes, it has made my journey more successful, my fitness journey more successful. But I started teaching over a decade ago. And when the shutdown, I'm getting kickback because I think my family's watching. I'm gonna have her close the door. I can't have her listening to me with the door. So pull that
Well,
up for me.
nobody
You.
could have a better support team than what you
I
have. You
know
know, I
it.
love
I appreciate
Mr.
that.
and Mrs. Jones. I love
Thank
your sister Amber. So
you.
you
Thank
guys
you.
are awesome. I love it. So that's a great
I
support team
appreciate
to have.
I appreciate that. As I was saying, yes, I love all the Joneses, super tight family unit. They are very supportive. This has nothing to do with it, but my dad is actually my technology person. He has helped me get my online studio going, but we got it up and running now. But like I was saying, when the shutdown happened, I moved my classes online, not the classes that I teach at the gym, but my own program that I teach which is a Tabata style HIIT workout, and we call it In the Paint. Now, originally, I wanted to do this. I announced it at my book signing, but COVID-19 pushed me on out to do it, and it kind of bent the learning curve of working out online with virtual trainers. And I have been loving it. The people have been loving it. I had like the world's longest free trial for like 5 weeks until the governor allowed gyms to open back up. Then
Right.
we transferred over to a subscription model, and pretty much like 100% of the regular people who were on the trial transferred over. So we have a full-fledged club going now online. We meet at least 3 times a week. Next month, it's going up to average 4. Sometimes it'll be 5 times a week. But we do Tabata hit workouts with a basketball flair. So I just married my love of being a collegiate basketball player with group fitness to make what I think is a world class home program. And we do that 30 minutes at a time. And it's great for anybody. Tonight we're talking about entrepreneurs. So the
Well,
focus will be on that.
well,
But that's
let me interrupt you just one moment because
yeah,
just for the sake of our audience tonight, tell me exactly what that technique is, what it looks like. Give us like a visual in our mind so that we can kind of see that, and so
yeah.
that if people are wanting to be a part of it, they know what they're getting into.
Yes, ma'am. So HIT is a term a lot of people are familiar with. It stands for high intense interval training.
Okay.
Tabata is a style of HIT, and all it is interval training. You go for a set number of seconds, working out as hard as you can. In the case of Tabata, you go for 20 seconds at a time for the timing that I use, and then you have a 10-second break. And we do 8 cycles of that. And so you'll do similar exercises in one Tabata cycle. So I'll alternate between 2 exercises for one Tabata cycle, and then we have a break and we move on to another one. In my case, I do a full body workout. If we had a live workout Monday, and my visitors were like, that is a full body, because my goal when the shutdown occurred was to teach people that your body is a gym. You do not have to have equipment. And just because we're down does not mean we are out. We're going to get this workout on in the home. So we start, I teach from what I know. I know basketball. I know barbell weights. I know kickboxing. I know Tabata. So we start with squats, heavy. Then we do chest. Then we do some things to focus on the back. We have a cardio track, then somewhat of a agility lunge type track, and an ab track. We get that all done in 30 minutes. It gets the whole body done. The reason why we can do it in 30 minutes is because HIT is high intense. You go, 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 go. You get a break. It allows you to burn calories, burn on into the evening or on into the morning if you're working out early in the morning, versus some of the other classes I teach. We're at a steady state for longer. You might work out for an hour and you might get the same benefit, but we can get it done in a faster amount of time, which in this case for tonight is very beneficial for entrepreneurs, but not just entrepreneurs, busy people.
Right.
One problem they have is finding time to work out. So I solve your problem of what to do. I've also solved the problem of the time issue and made it super convenient for you, because you can pull it up at home. If you're on a travel trip, once the world opens all the way back up, you can pull it up from your phone, tablet, computer. You can screen share it to your TV, because that's what I do. I teach from my phone, but I also watch my members from my computer and put them
Oh,
up on the
wow.
TV so I can see it big, which they have the option to do that as well. But it solves a lot of problems. And,
I
it's
really love that you kind of ticked off those boxes for busy people, because you've already determined how we're going to do it, when we're going to do it, and what we're going to do. So before you start getting into how successful entrepreneurs incorporate exercise into their regimen, let's just say hello to a few of our viewers tonight.
oh,
Of
okay.
course, Mom is
Yes,
watching. Amber,
yes.
hi Amber, we love you too. Thank you so much. Yes, the Jones girls are in the house. Thanks for watching. Erica, thanks for watching. Marquita, excuse me, is watching. Courtney, man, thanks for watching. Angela, Daryl, thanks so much for watching. Toby, we thank you so much for being a part of us tonight. Mabel is in the house. Thank you. Hey Donna, thanks for watching. Crystal, Erica Christina is on tonight. Melanie Shorter Jones, thank you so much. The Jones girls are here in full force. Jesse. Jesse Jackson, thank you so much for watching. Dr. Walker is on the line tonight. Dr. Jackson is here, and so is Alicia. So we have a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of business leaders that are watching us tonight, and they want to know the secret sauce. So let's hear it. Let's talk about why they should do this and how they should go about doing it.
Okay, let's start with the why. First of all, as entrepreneurs, I've been an entrepreneur pretty much since I came out of pharmacy school, ongoing. And this is a new venture for me. But for any entrepreneur, you need me time. All right. So you're working a lot. You have a lot of responsibilities as an entrepreneur. Sometimes you get caught up and you need balance between work, family, but you also need time for yourself. And that is where a workout comes in. And like I posted when I was trying to, share this broadcast with my social media handles, one thing to connect with people is to let them know the billionaires that are household names, since we're on Facebook right now, Mark Zuckerberg, Mark
Mm-hmm.
Cuban, Bill Gates, all work out regularly. And when I
Right.
say regularly, at least 3 to 4 times a week, that is priority to them, because you need that time. Also, it's a routine. So, in order to be a successful entrepreneur, you're going to wear many hats and you need to have a routine. Exercise is a part of that routine. It'll help you get your day started if you're a morning workout person. Even if you schedule your workouts in the evening, it's a part of your routine, your routine focus, because you have to get it done. So, they fit that in there. Number three, they work out because it gives them energy in the later parts of the day. So entrepreneurs are tasked with many things. A lot of times they work 12-hour days. I work a 12-hour day for another company, and then I also work for myself after that. So entrepreneurs have long days. When you exercise, you have more energy. So in hour 7 or 8, you're still focused. You can still concentrate. You don't need to grab caffeine after 3 o'clock in the evening because you have that energy. Number four, because I'm trying to go down my list, it releases happy endorphins,
Mm-hmm.
that euphoria. My members, they always tell me in our group everywhere that they're cussing me out while we're working out. But guess what? I post our culmination photo every time because it's all smiles. It's a celebration at the end of every workout. You feel good, you feel accomplished. And with those release of endorphins comes number five, you decrease stress, right? Because anybody can be stressed for a number of reasons, but I believe that entrepreneurs are stressed a teensy bit more because of all the responsibilities. And so movement is medicine. It is the best
Mm-hmm.
form of medicine. So it decreases that stress that you have. What number am I on? Let's see, where are we going?
We're on
Movement.
6. I think we're on number 6.
Number six, it's a little vain, but an entrepreneur wants to look the part. Okay, they don't go hard with these routines and try to make all this money to look frumpy and out of shape. I mean, male entrepreneurs, they want the best girl. They could be a 1. They're picking the 10 because they can, because they're successful. They
That's
want to look the
right.
part. They want to look healthy. They want to feel good. They want to run and play with their kids. They want to have stamina for their intimate
Right.
relationship. They want it all, right? So they want to look like I'm a billionaire. So that's why entrepreneurs take that seriously. Number 7, if an entrepreneur has a staff, number one, they can't afford to be sick and out. So they want to
Right.
get doctor visits, right? So you want to stay as healthy as possible by exercise if you can. Number 8, it's a creative outlet for them. So of course, I want people to work out with me, but there are entrepreneurs who are self-motivated. They do runs, walks, or whatever it is. Well, I do take walks sometimes. I'm not a runner, but I will take a walk. And in the entrepreneur's case, a lot of your most creative moments will come in that moment of exercise, because
Right.
all you're doing is, you might have music playing, but your mind is open. You're free. You're thinking and you're coming up. You're solving problems. You're probably pulling that phone out, putting a note on your note, because you have that me time, and it gets the creative juices flowing. And one that's very important, sleep. It helps your sleep.
It
Um,
does.
I don't know. I want to take a moment to talk to our people to see if anybody has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. If you do, just let me know in the comments. I'm going to check. I might have something to send to you that can help you with that. But if you have trouble with sleep, just say sleep in the comments and I'll know what you
Right.
need.
And and
I'll
and,
set you
and
up.
you do, someone they wanted to know how many of these do you have in total? Is this your top 10 tips for why you
Yes,
should
it is. I
exercise?
just got one more.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They've been tired of me. I'm almost done. I
No, no,
got
no. They want to make sure their count isn't off, honey. This is
yeah,
some good
yeah, we're
stuff.
going to 10. That's just and this is just me trying to prepare for Dr. Nissa's show. So I wanted to provide you with helpful information. And so I picked what I thought was most beneficial for me along my journey that I think will help you along your journey. But you do need adequate sleep. And when you work out, you will find that your sleep is much better. And the final thing is you will outlast your competition, because when you are healthier, your business will be able you will be able to be in control of your business longer than your unhealthy competitor. So whereas your unhealthy competitor might have to turn their business over to the little brat child that doesn't know what they're doing because their health is declining. And understand, I know I am a pharmacist. I know that you don't control everything with your health, but there are unavoidable things that we can control or we can help decrease. And so entrepreneurs recognize that and they want to stay ahead of the game. They want to build generational wealth. So they want to be around to do what they can for as long as they can. And if they can do anything to help that, they will. And exercise has been determined. You can look it up. I mean, tell me in the comments if you know of a household name, a very unhealthy, visually unhealthy billionaire, because
Right.
I tried to research it. I really don't know any. And most of the people that I know that are successful entrepreneurs do have that implemented into their regular routine.
They definitely do. So let's tell some more people thank you for watching us, and then I'm gonna get you to quickly go through just that list of 10 because people are writing this down. They want to know this information. They want to have to go back to. So we want to thank Carla for watching. Thank Yolanda for being here tonight. Thank you so much. Thank UCB for watching. So let's go through your list 1 through 10 very quickly,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
then we can get to the how because that's the important part.
Yes, very important. Me time was number one. Routine is number two. Energy in the latter part of the day, number three. The happiness hormones are number four. Number five, decreases stress. Number six, and I'm looking at my list, is to look like you are a successful entrepreneur.
Mhm.
Number seven, decrease doctor visits. Number eight, get the creative juices flowing. Number nine, improve your sleep patterns. And number 10, outlast your competition.
All right. And everybody, I'll make sure that I'll put those in the comment section once we're done so that if you are on the hashtag replay, you can get this information as well. Also, guys, you know who needs this information. Sharing is always caring. So share with someone that should be watching this. Put their names in the comment, bring them in on the conversation. And this is not just a one-way, two-way conversation. You are a part of this. This is for all of us. So if you have questions that you would like to ask Dr. Jones, please feel free to do that and put those in the comment section. So I am so excited about the how. How, how.
The how. I've got a list for you too, but the first and most important thing is to schedule it. Schedule it. Just like you schedule, if you work on somebody's job, you have a set schedule to go to that job. If you are an entrepreneur, you have business hours. Your exercise is a part of your schedule. The same way that I exercise is the same way that I go to church on Sunday morning.
Mhm.
I am not going to go to Walgreens and then sleep in on Sunday. You will catch me in somebody's church Sunday morning unless I'm out of town. You will catch me in the gym or in my, for the last, 2+ months, you will catch me in my living room on the Zoom working out, because I'm not going to report to somebody else, make somebody else well, and not take care of me. So scheduling it. Now, with the schedule, a lot of entrepreneurs, and which I also encourage mothers of small children. This is key for mothers of small children and entrepreneurs. Get up. You have to get up early in the morning. It's the only time, it is truly the only time that you will not be interrupted by life. Um, Early in the morning, the kids are asleep, your job is not calling you. Nobody needs you. Nobody needs you to run to the grocery store. Your family, your immediate, if you're a caretaker, nobody needs you at 5 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's asleep.
I was
You
going to
gotta.
ask you, like, is it a root? You said the routine word when you were given our top 10, but is there really a better time to do the exercise? Exercise, what if someone is on a schedule where they're at work during those hours? That's generally our time to get up early. They're already doing like a midnight shift or something like that. So is it just important to get it in? Versus, do you do it in the morning or do you do it during in the evening? How does that work?
Yeah, so the first thing I said was schedule it. So because
Mhm.
I used to work overnight, so I started with scheduling it. So wherever your schedule is, you need to schedule it. If you work odd hours, which I do, I'm a retail pharmacist. I've worked everything you can possibly think of. Started off overnight for 7.5 years, and when I did that, I still worked out in the morning. I immediately went to the gym as soon as I got off and
Okay.
worked. So it was equivalent to people who work out when they get off work, because
Okay.
after I worked out, I would eat. Some people thought it was weird because I eat dinner meals at 10:30, 11 in the morning after I, worked out. Then I would go on to sleep around 1 or 2, just like I was working a regular schedule. But for those regular 9 to 5ers or whatever, it is best to work out in the morning, whether you're
Okay.
a new mother or not, just because you have more energy in the morning. Some people they're just adamant, I don't have the energy. Those people, they will be there at 5:30 in the evening. You don't have to coax them. They know, hey, I'm not getting up, but right after work, I'm going to the gym. The only issue, or I'm going to work out. The only issue is life does get in the way a lot of
Right.
times. Parents, they have their children's extracurricular, anything. Entrepreneurs, you have to put fires out. You can't really control what happens at 5:30 p.m., but you can control the early morning. So
Yeah.
the how is to schedule it. The first thing is to schedule it, no matter what your schedule. If you can get up early in the morning, if not, just stick to the schedule. Schedule it, stick to it. That's what a journal is for.
Right.
I didn't mention it in my introduction, but I published a book last year, Diets Are Dead, but I also published a compliment journal, to a 90-day journal where you can plan out when you're going to work out, and when you write something down, that's a part of your schedule, just like you publish your hours for your business. If you work for someone, you get a schedule every 2 weeks or whatever. Put fitness in there in your planner and stick to it. When somebody tries to interrupt your workout, no matter what it is, I've gotten several side eyes about, no, I can't do that. I'm going to be working out. And they're looking like, what? Yeah, I'm going to be working out. I can't come to your child's game or the honors night or whatever. And understand that's not my child. Of course, when it's your child, you have to prioritize. But when all these other extra things that we do, you're going to have to learn to say no to some things in order to stick to your healthy living journey.
Right. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
it has to be a priority. It has to be just like, drinking water every day, just like you said in the beginning, like going to your job. You make your job a priority, so you make sure it's a part of your routine that you're doing every day. So after we schedule it, what's our next thing that we have to do
Well, we'll
to get
get
to the how?
priority was one of them. So we'll just lump
Mhm.
that on, that make that a priority. So we'll skip to eliminating barriers. So now we're on number 3, eliminate barriers. And when I say that is prepare. For instance, I have in my book, and I tell people a lot of times, if you need to sleep in your workout clothes the night before, sleep in your workout clothes. Now,
Okay.
That for me, sometimes I had to do that when I went along my own little journey. I slept in my clothes, but I don't like sleeping in them. So for me, I lay them out to socks, sports bra, what I'm putting on, tennis shoes, they're right there. I have water in the Yeti cup the night before. I have the workout pulled up on my computer, the towel to wipe my sweat. All I literally have to do is roll out of the bed, put the clothes on, brush my teeth, and go press play. That's what I mean by eliminating barriers.
You are prepared.
Yes, prepare. Just like you prepare for your business, you got
Mm-hmm.
to prepare for your customers. If you're a subscription box owner, you got to have all those boxes out for the month.
Right.
You got to prepare for that. You got to prepare for that workout. And if you know what your barriers are, if your alarm, set 2 alarms, that's another barrier. Oh, my phone died. Nope, set another. Anything that could come up, you got to be ready for it. And then this probably should have been first, but I want to get scheduled out because I'm moving on. But you have to have something to do. If you don't like something or you don't know where to start, then you have to find someone else to motivate you. And that's where I come in.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt if anybody would have figured out that they like to do Tabata hit workouts with a basketball flare. Who does that? That's something I created.
Right.
But I am the reinforcer, the motivator. For those people, they might not like to run, or either they run, but they want to cross train a different way. Most people, it's a growing trend that you're a member of more than one fitness modality, or
Okay.
you run and you're a member of a gym, or you might take my program, but you also walk. You need to
Right.
have more than just one thing. Unless you're just bona fide, I run every day. That's it. But most people cross train. They like to get some strength toning weights. They like to get some cardio. They like to get some HIIT. So you got to have something to do. So if you're not a runner, or if you don't just turn on music and dance for 30 minutes, you
Right.
don't have something to do. You got to find a program and find a trainer, find a motivator.
Well,
Um,
you have someone on here that says they need a good workout and meal plan. That's Tamika. Thank you so much for watching. We have Tony Flair here tonight. Aisha's in the house. She's an avid runner. We have
yeah,
Tracia is here. Waniki is here tonight. Darius, Rhonda, Jamal, Patrick is on the line tonight, and so we also have Zant that's here too. So we want to let's address that question about the good workout and the meal plan, because what you eat is important. So you say schedule it, and you say you need to get up in the morning. So
yeah.
what does meals look like? Do you,
Let's
because
jump
you,
on down. Jump on down. Jump on down the
okay.
list. Okay. Yeah, we will jump down there. Um, the how entrepreneurs do it, one of the things is they understand that they cannot out exercise their diet, which
Right.
means no matter how much exercise you do, diet is very important. Now, of course, my book is called Diets Are Dead, so I do not subscribe to any diet. I don't care what y'all say. I don't subscribe to any of it unless you are solely for the purpose. My high school reunion is this weekend. I want to lose 10 pounds. I don't care. I'm going to do this fat diet. As long as you know you're doing that diet and that weight's coming right back, that's fine. But what I'm talking about is life sustaining changes. That's why I wrote the book, because ultimately you need changes that you can do that will sustain you, that you can keep up. So that's what my book does. It walks you through making small wins, one step at a time, changing your lifestyle. So I can give you a meal plan or anything like that, but you will be more successful if you create modifications to what you like and substitutions, try recipes on your own that you will continue to cook. Because when people put out, you'll force yourself to eat the little meal plans and all this stuff that plenty of my fellow trainers and coaches will put out there for you. But if you're not going to stick to eating that, then it's pointless, because
Yeah.
what you're doing will be temporary. So for me, I fell in love with sheet pan. So in my book, because that was successful for me, we also have cultural differences. Okay, as an African American woman, I love food, and I think that might be a part of the culture. So for me to eat anything, I am going to have to like it. You just I cannot force myself to eat anything that I don't like. I get called a foodie all the time. I love
Mhm.
food. So what I focus on is getting people to modify things that they like, find healthier solutions for cooking what they want. First of all, you got to cook, but
Right.
even when you're rushed and you can't cook, you got to make healthier choices when you are forced to dine out. And dining out is not a big issue. It's just that you need to be eating mostly your cooked food. And
Right.
in our campaign, we don't do calorie counting. We follow a strategy for eating, in which we go through. We remind ourselves. We have a Monday coaching call that goes along with our workout, because not only did I marry basketball with group fitness, I married personal coaching with group fitness to make a group coaching model,
Yeah.
because it's truly the workout, even though that's what we're talking about tonight. The most important thing is what you're doing all the rest of the week when you're not working
Right.
out.
Right.
So we talk about those things on Monday nights and give people an opportunity to share their ups and downs and their successes, and give tips that they might share. But to the young lady who said she needed a good workout, I've got you there. I have plenty of recipes in my book to get you started. But my primary advice to you, first of all, pick your favorite thing, just like what you just got to have. Figure out how to make it healthier. For me, I love spaghetti. And when we cook it, no matter if I cook it, my mother cooks it, I'm eating the leftovers over and over again. So I had to figure it out, how am I going to do this? I cook with leaner beef. Sometimes I try the turkey. Um, but the biggest substitution was I use vegetables instead of pasta noodles. So
Right.
and whatever vegetable you can think of. I've done asparagus. I do medleys with squash, zucchini, onions, peppers, mushrooms, whatever you can think of. I promise you, it's
It's
good.
still good. Hmm.
I make my own wings instead of going to the wing joint 2 nights a week. Make your own wings. You can put whatever flavor you want to. Make them
Right.
at home in the oven instead of frying them, you know. But that's my advice to the young lady who asked the question. But like, I do have plenty of plans. But what you can get started with on your own is to try to find a few things that you like and modify them to be healthier. And
Very.
Pinterest is your best friend in that
Oh,
regard.
yes.
Just go
Yes.
on Pinterest and say healthier and it'll pull up all kind of fun stuff and get you a recipe board going on Pinterest. And before you know it, you'll be a little mini healthy chef.
You have someone that it has said that, oh, this is Donna. Donna says her book is super and
Thank you,
and
Donna.
a simple read. So guys, you have to go and get the book Diets Are Dead. I love that it has a journal with it so you can kind of keep up with what you're eating, keep up with your workout routine. That is awesome. So I need you to go get that. Her information is down at the bottom of the screen. It is crawling, rxfitnesslady.com. There are some other ways to get in contact with you. So let's talk about those things as well. So how can
Yes.
people find you if you because we have some social media um
Yes.
queens out there and kings. They like to be in the social media realm. So let's talk about some of those places where they can find you out there.
Yes. In addition to my website, where I have an email list, which I stay connected with my email list. So you can visit RX Fitness Lady and subscribe to the email. It'll be a pop up box. Just enter your email and you'll get no more than maybe one email a week. Sometimes I'll go a week without, but I keep you informed on live events like we had for Memorial Day. Dr. Nissa, I don't know if you saw the footage from the
I
Memorial Day.
did. I get your stuff and I love it. It's so well done. Hmm.
Okay. You have that way. And then I hang out two places primarily, Facebook, and the fitness page is Facebook facebook.com/arts fitness lady. She has it flashing across. And then I also hang out on Instagram, and the handle over there is in_joy_life. And the content is similar on both, but I have found that I have certain people that I connect with on Instagram, and then I have certain people that are Facebookers. And so I do both of those. That's my bread and butter. You might find me on other ones, but if you want to get a response from me, Facebook and Instagram.
So
Yeah.
Facebook land, Instagram land, Twitter, maybe.
Yeah, I'm over there, but I'm not doing too much on Twitter.
Very,
Yeah.
very, very, very good. So, guys, I love this information. It was very informative. I love those 10 tips. We're going to put them inside of the feed in the comment section so you can have those. And we're also going to go through all those wonderful hows, how we have to go about doing this. And I do really, really, really believe that you have to make it be a priority for your life in order to get it going. But you have to keep in mind, as business leaders, we are making tough decisions every day, and we want to have the mental agility as well as the physical agility that's needed to be able to do that, especially when you are and when you have multiple businesses and multiple things that you're trying to do at one time. I love the fact that it helps you sleep better, because what I'm getting a lot of information from folks is that they're having insomnia issues right now, especially during COVID, because we really don't know what day we're in, because most people are at home. We don't, folks are thinking it's Monday, and here we are on a Thursday, because days are starting to pile up on each other. And what better way is to be a part of this wonderful community where you can get that exercise in and you can still be at home. You don't have to worry about trying to rush somewhere and get somewhere, and you can really do something about it. A lot of people are getting the COVID 15 pounds on. So this is a wonderful way for us to shed those 15 pounds, me included. But Gail Lewis is watching. Tiffany's on the line. Good to see you and be here tonight with us. So, is there any other things that you would like to share with our audience
I
tonight?
I do. You just made me want to share something, and I'll finish up those little bullets really
Sure.
quickly. But when you mentioned the extra COVID pounds, I had one of my members who, and I know she did not mean it any kind of way, but she came through the drive-through to get a prescription, and she was like, "Wow, you look amazing." She was like, "What are you doing? That little class thing that you do?" I said, yeah. She said, "It's so hard to work out from home." I was like, okay, that is the whole point of having a workout from home community. That is the whole
Right.
reason that I started it, so that we can stay in shape. Because please believe, a trainer, it's not like we've got some magic motivation up in here. We still need to be motivated. So I get just as much from the people who work out for me as they get from me. Them showing up motivates me. Now, I do have to work out outside of that, because as a trainer, you're doing so much when you're training. Sometimes you're not getting the same workout. So I have to work out and go work out again with them. But they are motivation, and that's what this is all about. But I just want to share that. The few other things, the how is entrepreneurs set goals, and I won't go divvy all into them. They take rest days,
Right.
they reward themselves, and they sacrifice.
Okay, so you
Those
just
were
piqued my
the
interest. I'm gonna have to interrupt you. You said the rest
yeah,
day.
yeah,
Is it one day? Because I hear so many different things. Some people, oh, I have my one cheat day, I have my one rest day. Then I hear some people, they say, oh, I have two. So
yeah.
is there a formula for that?
The formula is listen to your body.
Okay.
Okay. So if you are doing weights, you will probably need to take the next day off. If because of scheduling, you have to do weights back to back, you might want to space it out. If you did weights in the morning and you got to do it the next day, you might want to do it in the evening, and that
Oh,
will, accomplish that. But as far as a set formula, like another group I'm in, one other thing I want to say is how is entrepreneurs commingle with like-minded people.
yes.
So their social media is not a bunch of drama. They're in groups that are feeding into them. They're in a workout group somewhere with similar interests. If they're a runner, they join a runners group so they can be motivated. But oh, I lost my train of
No,
thought.
no,
What
no.
was I?
We're talking about those spaces because, like, some people say,
Oh, rest.
I work out 3 days, rest, work
in my
out. Yeah.
in my group, the girl had done the same exact workout for 47 days straight, and she was asking us the question. Somebody told her to rest. Do we take rest days? And everybody clued in. I try to do at least on my 12-hour day where I work at my job. I'll do a rest day, but sometimes I will do a flexibility that morning, just some
Okay.
like yoga, whatever, to get
Hmm.
out. But most times, like when the real world was open up, I usually have 2 rest days. But
Okay.
on my workout days, I work out a little bit longer than some people. I wasn't doing 30-minute workouts.
Okay. All right. So let me give you some. Okay. Somebody. Okay. Oh, Tiffany. She says exercise has been helping her through this lockdown. She said it helps her to release stress and she's shedding pounds at the same time. So I think that's amazing that people are really understanding how important this is for you. So I love that your sister said, write the vision, make it plain. I love that. Yes.
Mhm.
So, yes, it's very important for entrepreneurs. Are there any more bullet points that you have to share?
I kind of rushed through them. That was
Oh, no,
pretty much
no, no. You're
everything.
good because I'm
Yeah,
definitely going to bring you back on to the show because this is great information. Our entrepreneurs need to hear this because sometimes we get, and I'm going to speak for myself, sometimes we get so tunnel vision and we get so focused on our baby, our business, and making sure that it is profitable that we forget about ourselves. All right, and taking care of ourselves. And the business is doing well, but we're not putting in that time, like you said, for the me time, for the time to get the sleep that you need, all those wonderful 10 things that, to stay healthy that you came up with for us tonight. Those are very much important to create that holistic person that you are. And when we're talking about those 5 pillars of health, exercise is one of them. So it's very important that it's incorporated in your daily routine some kind of way. So I think it's great. So let's just go back through how people can get in touch with you one more time, and we're
yes,
going to get on out of here, okay?
ma'am. Joy from Prescription Fitness Lady. You can find me online at rxfitnesslady.com. That is primarily where you can find anything you need to know about me. Have a shop page. It has the books, the journal. It has all the information you need to know about In the Paint, which is the online virtual workout program. That is the main thing that's on the table right now. But if you're not committed to that, I've got plenty of resources for free for you to scroll back through the content. Social media, if you want to stay connected, RX Fitness Lady on Facebook, the fan page, it's been around. You can scroll through that for content. Instagram, in_joy_life. RX Fitness Lady, where we live healthy and active, be prosperous. That is our tagline. Thank you so much for having me, Dr. Nissa. Facebook, thank you for tuning in.
You're welcome. This was a joy for me, just to play on your name. It was. I love your energy. I love when we're interacting. I love you and your family. I just want to
Thank
just say thank you. Thank you for being a
you.
part of the Dr. Nisa show. We finally call it the Boss Up Hub because we're going to give you tips and tools on how to boss up your life, and be healthy while you're doing it. So again, thank you. So we're going to put this information in the comments afterwards. Guys,
Sorry.
remember, you can always put your questions in the comments even after we're done. Either myself or Dr. Jones will go in and answer your questions because we both have access to the feed. So you still can do that during the replay. If you're coming in late, make sure you put in hashtag replay so we can kind of see how our audience is coming in during those times. Also, hey, Brittany, some folks still are coming in. Brittany coming in. Eric is coming in. Ron is coming in. Thank you so much for that. And we'll make sure that we get back to you and just answer your questions quickly. So we're gonna get out of here. I'm Dr. Nisa. I am a nationally recognized chiropractor and business coach. I help entrepreneurs start their business without making costly mistakes so you can turn your dreams into dividends. We will see you next week, 7 o'clock, same day, Thursday, as always, in the Boss Up Hub so that we can talk about things from finances to fitness. Thank you so much.
Right.